Just like a solid brick wall, I keep it confidential. Yeah.
Bitch, I'm the shit. Ooh, she wet, I hit the lick. Ooh, she Wally. Ooh, she probably tryna sit up on this. Oh shit, fuck out my face. Bitch, I'm the greatest, but nigga, you late. You missed your period. Say shit like period. Feel like you in it, you out, and I'm busy be grinding your honey. I feel good. Jamison Brown, no chase or no rock.
What's going on, everybody? This is Tenfold for Show. My name is Dre.
My name Corey T.
What's happening, Corey T?
Actually, that song y'all just heard is now on Instagram Music. So if you're making a story, if you're making a little post, just go ahead and drop that move bit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Just go ahead and I was just gonna say just type in Corey T.
Yes, sir.
And then type in move.
Yes, sir.
And then you might not have to put the bitch, but go and put the bitch in there. And get it rocking. Go on and show some love, get them streams up. We on all platforms.
Yeah, because I think speaking of music, I think you have to get a certain amount of views or listens in order for it to even register to Instagram. Because Allegation's not on Instagram right now.
Not yet.
And a few of the other songs not on Instagram either.
I don't even know. Do you know how many views? Well, we'll talk about that later.
Yeah. What you want to say?
I wasn't gonna say nothing. Allegations on the way. Hey man, show some love. We on all platforms.
Yes,
both
sir.
of them songs.
Yes,
I guess that could be the first topic we talk about.
Sure,
is
let's get
music.
into it.
What were
Let's
we
get
talking
into it.
about earlier? Was it about being an artist and
So it was
creating, or
it was more so about being an artist and trying to create something where it's timeless, something that you said was kind of memorable in a sense, something that was basically the creative side of it. Like, don't what you made a statement. You was like, in order to rap about what you want to talk about, you have to live life or something like that. Who said that? It was on somebody's page, right?
it was I think it was a Breakfast Club interview. It was
Right.
Miguel's talking, and he was like, they was asking what he been doing, and he was like, man, I just been living life because I can't create without doing that.
Right.
And what we was saying in the previous, we was just talking about it on our own time. I was saying I want to make my music to be universal and timeless.
There it is. Universal. That's what I'm looking for.
So like universal as far as being able to reach multiple audience. Like if you want to score some movies, and it could be even, be kid movies if you got the right music, and adults, like fit everybody in that same genre or audience is what I meant. and
then-
timeless.
Oh, go ahead.
Unless you want to,
No, go ahead.
You want to touch on time.
No, you go ahead.
Timeless in regards to no matter when you wrote it, no matter when somebody listened to it,
Right.
they could vibe to it if they could relate to it. Even if they can't, it could still, maybe sonically, it just sounds so good that
Right.
it's where it need to be. You know what I mean? And that's why I think of timeless.
And then to add on,
matter where you at.
in regards to creation, I feel like we should always.
My bad, dog. My mic high as fuck. I had to back up from that motherfucker.
In regards to creation, it's sometimes I went through this phase where it's like I feel like I'm putting out a creation that is like my own, and it's not really getting enough attention that it should. And it's like, should I stop creating what I've been doing or trying to present because I'm not getting the attention that I'm not getting? No, absolutely not. But then at the same time, it's kind of frustrating because you like, dang, look,
Putting in his
like,
work.
Like I said, putting in his work. Then you hear somebody else's song and it's just like, that's a little shaky. But
Yeah.
theirs getting more attention than yours for whatever apparent reason. But it's all about building the audience and making sure, you know what I'm saying?
I think it's a few things. I do understand what you're saying as far as not feeling like your work is being recognized the way it should.
Right.
I think for myself, and I'm gonna just say people in general in that kind of situation, you gotta make sure others aren't the ones who validate that, whether that's your purpose or not. Like, you should create for yourself, not for others. And it depends on what you're creating. Like if it's for others to benefit from, and like, oh, you wrote a song about something that you've been stressing about. Maybe others may be, you know what I mean?
Right.
Like if that could relate to other people, and you could be doing that for other people. But obviously you created that for yourself to express and vent. So
Yeah, I recently just wrote a song where I felt like I was trying to tailor, not really necessarily tailor to a certain audience, but I was like, if you listen to my music, it's either a hit or miss. You can't say this is for a kid, and you can't say this is not for a kid. Like it's either the line is very defined. Like it's either yes or no. So I was trying to somewhat create a song where it fits everybody agenda, no matter who you are, what you are. You know what I'm saying? So it's
For sure.
But like you said, you can't just kind of tailor it just for one purpose. If you're gonna make it for you, make it for yourself, make it how you feel it and see fit. Don't try to force nothing. But yes, sir.
And I was gonna touch back on the getting like recognized thing, because I feel like I think you said it a few times, like in order to get your stuff out there and get people sharing it, I doubt it's gonna be people that we rock with, like
Right.
not like the close group that they gonna share the stuff, but like just people that you naturally follow and see posting, like you went to high school, like them people, they're not gonna post your shit. It's how it's feeling
At all.
So you kind of gotta assess how you want to market yourself and your music and your brand, whether it be music or you just selling products or writing books or whatever. Like you got to figure out how to market yourself, and it may cost money or it may cost more time. With time is money, so you already know how that go.
Support those who support you, as always.
Yeah.
As always.
I have this idea for creating a group. I might have mentioned it on the previous podcast, I don't remember, but creating a group of professionals that can help serve purposes for that. And I think it's similar to like Thumbtack or Angie's List or something like that.
Okay.
But it's like, a group of professionals. Doesn't have to be all black, but that's where it's going to start. That's where home is, you dig?
Right.
Let's say one professional sell or fix cars who happen to know somebody who
is in the music business or something.
In the music business, right. Or a photographer or a physician.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Anything that
it could be anything, and it's a huge group of professionals. I probably shouldn't be spilling the beans if it's something I'm really gonna do with it. I was talking to Sherm about it one time because he said he wanted to dabble in something similar, but the way I'm gonna maneuver with it is, god damn.
The way I'm gonna maneuver in is, god damn,
Biggie. The way I plan to maneuver is a little bit different. So that's just like the basic idea of just creating a group, which anybody can create their own group. So it is what it is.
That's true. But
I think that'll be one good way to kind of market and brand yourself and market your products and what you have to offer, and also bring each other together in a community and group. And you know what I mean?
You gotta push one another.
Push the group.
You gotta
have everybody moving up.
So
yeah, man, that music crazy, man. Sometimes I be hella inspired and I could write a song a day or two a day. Mm-hmm. Sometimes I be like, oh, that's a good beat, but I don't know what to say.
I don't know what to say.
I feel like some songs, like I could only write a verse. I said everything I wanted to say in that topic, and I don't want to. Excuse me, my bad. I done burped like 3 goddamn times, but yeah, shit crazy.
That's what you look like.
Nah, but I don't know, man. Sometimes I say all I can say in 16 bars, and that be it.
Sometimes I feel like I can't say enough in the song, so I'm like, let me try to
write an 8-minute song. Then
let me try to crunch this into a dynamic version of what I'm really trying to get out. But the reason why I'm saying that is because I be want to say like, how can I say this? I be want to create a whole concept without doing too much, if that makes sense. You don't want to overdo it.
Yeah, you don't want to overdo it, but you don't want to water it down either.
Right.
Like if you're trying to compress it so much, I don't know what my loss was looking like just then.
I don't want to lose nobody.
Yeah.
Sometimes it be like,
yeah, man. I'm reassessing myself when it comes to my music. I'm kind of trying to figure out if I'm on, do that full time forever type thing.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. I do my thing though, as you heard on the song, but that's just one of many.
That's just one of many.
That's one of many marvelous. That's
one of the white guy laughs.
Somebody at your job. Boy, I tell ya.
Hey, Bill. Hey, this guy.
Hey, we need to do some skits for real, bro. I was watching. Hey, hold on.
We gonna insert a clip.
We gonna put this skit. Man, I'm trying to get some trees, bro.
Okay, I got you. What you trying to get?
Man, I'm trying to get that good, boy.
All right. Say no more, man. I'm on the way.
Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you, bro. But shit, man, what you got for me, bro?
I ain't say you want a selection of that good,
I
right?
wanted that good, man.
Bro, all right, so check me out now.
What you
So
got?
this is what we got here, you know what I'm saying? We got the Kush kebab, you know what I'm saying? This is just a little old kebab on the Kush, you know what I'm saying?
fuck is that?
Yeah, but don't worry about the names, we're gonna just get through it real quick. Then we got the Kush off the bush. This right here is my personal favorite, you know what I'm saying? So this all it is.
Bro, that ain't no weed,
Hold
bro.
on, you gotta be quiet on this one. You gotta slide that one though. You can't touch that one, that's poison ivy right there.
You can't even smoke that shit,
Yes, you
bro.
can, bro. You can smoke it. You can't touch it though, but you can smoke it. But anyways, and then we got that Brussels sprout. I'm always saying vegetables good for you. And then we got that tapeworm.
The fuck?
Now this is if you want to smoke it and you don't want to eat all your snacks in the crib, dog. This is what this is for. You know what I'm saying? And last but not least, we got that itchy throat. You make
Itchy
it
throat, nigga.
itchy throat, dog. But listen, you been smoking like 10 times, you can be fine. So, which one you want?
You don't get that bullshit out of the nigga. Get the fuck out, shit. Get your ass
Hey,
out my
let
shit.
me know how to pose it out.
We got with the skit. What the that good. Glad we got that Kush off the bush. Glad we could do whatever skit.
Oh wait. This the poison ivy. Don't touch it. That joke was so funny.
That itchy throat. Glad that joke was funny as hell.
That's funny.
I just had this on the way here. I couldn't find it, bro. Like
What?
the one that I sent you, I couldn't find it for some reason after I sent it to you. It was crazy.
It wasn't in there. What's up? That's not here or there.
Yeah, that's what it is. We got another song right here, but
Hey, I got a
yeah,
question.
man.
I got a question.
What's up? What's going on? I'm gonna back up from this mic.
You got my money.
Man, the money right here, man. What you talking about, man? We keep
Okay,
this
talk
money,
to me, man.
You
Talk
know
to me,
what I'm
boy.
saying?
Talk to
Got
me.
that money, boy. One for you.
Oh, no, one. No. I need all. Thank you.
We made a bet,
Yep.
so I
come
owe
on.
him some money.
Thank you. Keep it coming. Thank you.
I can't keep this last one.
No. That's
I can't keep the last
Come on,
one.
come on, bro, stop playing.
I thought does the president get paid?
400,000 a year. Yeah, but with Donald Trump actually giving all his back, he ain't even taking not one dime from the presidency.
That's because he got so many supporters donating money to him. He don't
True,
need that.
true.
He probably getting three
Double
times that.
Yeah,
More than that.
Yeah,
And then he got
quadruple.
businesses. So, because whoever owned my phone before was a Trump supporter or a Republican. They could have just been a Republican and they support Republicans. And if Trump is the president, he's a Republican. Then he's a Trump supporter. Come on, say it with me, Trump supporter. Like, I get like 3 texts every day talking about match us 5 times, we'll match you back and vote for Trump. Like all this bull. I got a block number. I probably done bought like 50 numbers. Talk about
right.
Trump.
So yeah, I feel like money runs the world. But it's like this. Feel this.
Bro, I just had it, bro. You know how people be like, hey, I was just calling you the other day because I was trying to see if you got my motherfucking money. Nigga, I ain't got them stats.
I find it very funny that this right here caused a lot of problems. I find it very funny. But it's unfortunate because the reason why it caused so many problems, is because you can't necessarily do anything without this.
Without it.
Or at least that's the perception, but most likely it's the reality as well.
What would you do if you was homeless? Did I jump the gun?
No, you didn't.
Yeah,
That's
something
actually
else.
perfect. If I was homeless,
Would you be one of them people on the side of the street
no,
holding a sign?
No.
Or would you be? I always thought I would just sell water,
So
sell bottles of water on the corner or something like that.
I would do something. I can't just be
You
there
gotta
and
earn
like,
it.
hello, help me.
Yeah.
Like, no,
Hungry.
because for one, that's
Gotta
the
go
easy
find
way
a
out.
dumpster, bitch.
But 2, I had a conversation with somebody about this one time.
Homeless
and
person. You ever talk to a homeless person?
Yes, and it was just like they got all the sense in the world. They not
Some
not
of them.
slow. They not.
Oh no, not slow.
They know what they're doing. They know
Yeah.
what they're doing. But
Look.
I had go ahead.
Some of them homeless people make more than minimum wage.
I'm telling you, bro.
Some of them make
they
more
not
than minimum.
stu-
They're just being
bro,
out there, bro.
They're not stupid.
You usually
bro.
get the right car, come pull up on you. You know what I'm saying? Right person. They could drop 100 in your life like that. I gave it. Go ahead. You said I got a whole
Yeah.
story about
Thank you.
My bad.
2 minutes interrupted. All right, so look. There was I talked to one of my homeboys about this before, and
Yep.
he was saying if I was homeless, well, because I felt the same way. So this is my response as well. If I was homeless, the first thing I would do is try to find a quick little job,
McDonald's, Burger King,
McDonald's, whatever.
Checkers hire everybody.
Don't
every
matter.
time I go to Checkers, look like everybody just got out of jail.
Right.
That's probably stereotypical.
That is
as fuck.
stereotypical,
But you know what I'm talking about.
Exactly.
Everybody in that. Anyway, go ahead.
There
Sorry.
is somewhere for you to go to get a job.
Check it
You
still
gonna
be busting.
It do. You gonna go to work smelling bad a few days, but it is what it is until you able to get back on your feet. And then, you know, how much a gym membership cost? A cheap one.
Like $10.
$10, and that's probably if they have like a shower, if they have like this,
like
that, and
YouFit.
You
We got
could,
YouFit.
you could technically save up money. If you got a job, you technically making more than that $10 that you finna just give away.
For sure.
You got somewhere to shower. You ain't got nowhere to sleep yet, but you got somewhere to shower. That's most important.
Yeah.
Then you got somewhere to eat your job if you decide to do fast
work
food.
somewhere with food.
Right. And then it's just like, okay, from there, just save up. Like,
You could get a car real fast.
Just
Sleep in
save.
your car.
save, and you can get off the street just
What's
like
minimum
it's not
wage?
like that, but you know, you
$9?
get the point. Yeah, I think
How much is a paycheck for that? Like,
that'd probably be like a $300 paycheck.
oh no, hold on. Nah, that's part time. I'm talking about full time.
Full time, but
Let's just
9
say
times out of 10, you're gonna start off part time anyways.
$9.
You're gonna start off part time anyway. Yeah.
But that's for 1 week. I'm talking about like
After taxes,
all right. So this is 80 hours, and then maybe they're gonna take 200 out.
Yep, there you go.
$520. That's
and then you still got to eat your membership. So you walking away with a good.
But that's only like $5 out of this, out of like $5 per paycheck if it's $10.
True.
And then you eating at work, say that food. McDonald's don't go bad.
It don't.
You
It
can
take
say
about
that,
a year. It take about a year for that.
Right.
job.
I've never tried to eat no old McDonald's, but I've seen.
Old McDonald had a. That's what I thought about when you just said. I never tried to eat no old McDonald's. You all right? You good? Huh? That tickled them. Like, man. Y'all, there's no pickles. Like, man, I'm on your head. What I was playing?
Damn, that's funny, but I don't know why.
You silly. But no, I feel like that's just a way to get up out of it. But that's just a snowball effect. I feel like you could just quit like that, bounce back. But I'm not finna be on the corner holding no sign talking about look out for me. I'm hungry, feed me. I'm homeless. No.
Especially I be seeing people with children with them, and it be their whole family and the dog.
When you got children with you and a dog, man, you should
gotta be grinding and hustling,
you
bro.
should
like,
have it more instilled to be like, oh no, I gotta get this.
Yeah, I gotta have my family straight. Like I don't want them to experience that at all.
Or if you ever just leave your family, what kind of person are you? Like, I don't know.
I told myself I'll never give a homeless person money again.
Okay.
Because
elaborate and then get to your story because I want to.
Because of exactly what we talking about. They out there just free riding. They don't have no place to stay. Some of them do though. I got another part of that.
Making money off you.
And it wasn't like a instance or anything that happened. Maybe it was. I don't remember. But
right.
I never do it again because I'm out here grinding for my money. And you homeless. I don't know your situation. It could be more than that. You lazy or don't want to get a job, which most people probably think.
Yes, sir.
You probably are hungry, but that's probably your fault too. Like you can't
because the money that you getting $1, $2, $3, you can go get some food
and it'll add up.
Yeah,
and I'm sure if you literally ask people, "Can you buy me some food?" Some people will buy you food before they give you money, which I don't want to do that no more either. But I feel like if you standing on the corner begging for money, then you trying to blame other people for your misfortune.
This lady, I helped this lady out one time in college, and she walked to the store with her, got her food. She watched me go to my house. Then she knew where I lived.
Yeah.
So then it was at one point she came to knock at the door.
Oh no,
bro! I swear to God, bro,
you lost it.
Homemade David can attest to this.
Yeah.
He said, "I said, bro, get the dough, get the dough." I said,
you already knew?
"Oh my God!" Yeah, because I looked at the peephole. I didn't want her to know that I stayed there. She didn't probably know that other people stayed there either because she was probably on drugs or something. But she came knocking at the door. I'm like, "What the what? No, we not finna start this." Next time I seen her, she trying to weigh the car down. I about to hit her with the car. Lord have mercy, I'm dead serious. I was like, "No," and then she caught an attitude, and I looked back. I was like, "What? What's up? What's wrong?" Like I had to kind of scare her a little bit because now you see me, I see you. Don't ask me for nothing else. Don't ask me for nothing else.
You stayed by where they was.
We was
working.
This is the worst part. We was in the store. She put her stuff on the counter. I said swipe, and she was like, some lady walked in. She was like, don't where my money at? Don't you still owe me some money? I was like, Lord have mercy. Swipe, got out of there.
Yeah.
But
She
then
was
I
talking
walked.
to the girl.
Yeah, she was talking
They,
to the
they
girl.
were trying to play you.
No. She owed money to the girl.
Right. They planned that though. She was like, "You gonna come in there and say you owe me some money and threaten to beat my ass?"
No. I
And
was
then you
already
gonna
out the
give me
door.
some
No,
money.
but I was already out the door.
That
I
sounds
was
like some
already
shit
out the door.
though.
Yeah, do sound like some shit. Hell no, he ain't even going down like
We
that.
gonna come up. Just say you owe me like 5,000,
Yeah,
and
nah.
he'll give me what he got, like 200. Or
Nah.
whatever. No, that'd be some bullshit.
No. But anyways, after that, I said I would never because you don't know these people's situation and they can
You don't.
present it a certain way and no. And then the ones that catch attitude, man, no, bro.
Yeah.
Tighten up.
Most
bruh.
people, the real ones, be like, "All right, I appreciate it anyway.
Yeah.
God bless." Like,
Right.
some of them don't be meaning it, but
You can't give me $1.
You ever-
can't give me $1. I need $1.
y'all don't got no dollar.
Right. There you go.
Y'all don't got no dollar. Like, I just need a black. But what I was gonna say, you ever? I mean, that's probably one of the instances. You ever like seen somebody
Need a
begging for
black.
money one day? Maybe you give them $1. You
Right.
see them a couple of days later, they look fresh as hell. Or I ain't never. I think I got like that one time. Like,
Yeah, I
damn, this
stopped
nigga out
doing
here
it a
fresh.
while
Like,
ago.
I think this nigga like. Well, he asked to clean my windshield or something. I like, hell yeah, I give you $2 to clean my windshield.
Fuck with him.
And I saw this nigga fresh as hell the other day. Like, not the other day, but after that, I'm like,
yeah.
I guess
Yeah, he
he been
got you.
grinding. He didn't watch everybody good windshield in Gainesville.
I got right.
What's the most you ever gave a homeless person?
10 maybe.
I gave this dude
I think
$20 one time. He looked at me like,
Yo, eyebrow and shit.
yeah, I know. That's how he was looking. He looked high as hell. Maybe his eyes were just red.
I did
But,
10, yo.
He like, man, I appreciate you, bro.
I think it was 10.
Appreciate that. He was like, you meant to give me this? It was just $20 though.
Okay.
But I think that was probably one of the last times, bro. Like,
Yeah, no.
nah, man.
I did 10 because
They could be out here grinding just like us.
I think I just had $10 at that moment, and I was just like, "Here you go, bro." But
I think I had like $1 and I gave him the 20 or whatever. He wasn't even asking for. Was he? I don't even remember. But
yeah,
if I was homeless, what I would do is I catch them hotels that got the free breakfast. Pull up on their ass.
Okay, you been
Rack-
thinking about this? Okay.
I thought because I was at a hotel one time. I was
And they
like,
had
why
free
don't?
breakfast?
Because it was at like a La Quinta. I'm like, well, everybody walking through the front door and
Nobody really checking nobody.
nobody
like
was
that,
paying
right?
attention like that.
Long as you don't, long as you don't come in there looking crazy, like
Yeah, you walking in that bitch slow like a zombie and you stank as hell.
right.
And you know
There's
what I
a
mean?
guy at the mini bar. He's taking all the cereal.
Hey, you sounded like
He's taking the bananas, the
you
donuts,
sounded like Mater
the muffin.
for a second off of Cars. You did the little twang. Nigga. That shit was funny. But
There's a guy at the mini bar.
my nigga, you could probably finesse some shit with like while room service. Sometimes they'll be having multiple doors open.
Ah.
Get in there, shower real quick. That's a lot though. That's a lot.
Yeah.
And really, you could if you homeless, that means you probably don't got shit to do. You can work
Right.
2 jobs.
Right.
2 jobs, nigga. That's twice the money, bro. By 2 months, you could have you a car.
Have your priorities straight as a homeless person too. Just because you're homeless don't mean you can't. Rock bottom or not, you need to have your priorities straight. You need to know what you want. You need to know what you need to work for. You need to know what you need to do. Get that shit lined up, bro.
Yeah.
Get that shit lined up, bro.
Get you a few uniforms at
Ooh,
work.
and you can get a
Ooh.
library card.
What if you worked at the fucking hotel? Nigga, you set. You don't need the gym membership. You got showers at the hotel. You got free breakfast every fucking day. Nigga.
Hold up. You was marinating on that one.
That's
You was like,
now
wait a
it
minute.
just popped in my
Wait
head.
a minute.
nigga.
I got it.
Because I'm like, yo,
Break glass.
remember I was talking about what if you got a finesse to go take showers and shit?
Right.
You could just be cleaning shit
The
up.
hotel might have a gym too. Fuck with it.
Nigga. And a pool,
Fuck with
nigga.
it. Jacuzzi.
Liquor.
Jacuzzi.
Nah, don't. Nah.
Jacuzzi.
This nigga ugly.
That's what I do.
Putting y'all up on game now. You ever down and out? Go work for a hotel.
At the end of the day, I
Keep your family there. It's always empty rooms, bro. If you at the right hotel.
always. That's funny, bro.
That's some real shit, though.
But yeah, because you don't think about it. You don't think about it like that.
I just figured it out.
I feel like if you ever get down to that point where you become homeless, that's the move right there. That's
Working
that's
at
the
a
move.
hotel.
If you ain't
or
working at a
something else.
hotel, just get you a quick little job and just start saving up and
Yeah,
getting it right.
And you'll have
That's
a car
simple.
by like no time because you don't got to spend money on nothing else. You got to get a few uniforms, Bro, you can buy some cheap shit at Walmart, bro. Like,
You're right. Make sure your job is down the street from wherever you finna try to sleep for the
Yeah.
night type shit.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
and as soon, well, I would wait to get a place, like maybe just a car or some shit. But
To bring it up a level too, say if you're not even at the homeless stage, because that was just the topic. But say if you was like broke right now,
bullshit.
yeah, and you wanted to come up, then you have to really look at your finances, look at what's really going on,
Your bills.
your bills. You got to see what you can eliminate, what you can recreate, reconstruct,
Yeah,
and try to refinance, and not just cars, refinance your lifestyle. Like what I'm saying, get right, like
prioritize, like you were saying.
right.
I'm in the process of like figuring that out now because this 9 to 5 ain't gonna work me to death.
Yeah.
I can't. It's not a forever thing, shout it
Yeah.
at all.
It's tough because you be like, you work your 9 to 5, you get paid, but then you like, damn, I want some more money, or you feel like it ain't enough money, and just like, how do I want to live the rest of my life? You kind of just need to save. You
Trading
kind of
time
need to,
for dollars.
yes, bro. We only get one life, so I think that's why we get so stressed out when it comes to not having enough money.
Yeah,
That's one thing. Once again, that's another part of having a mental illness too. Just to relate back to the other topic from the other day.
yeah.
I just feel like the money mindset, and people say money don't rule the world, run the world. I think it do, and that's how I feel about it, bro.
It
is what it is.
It gives people purpose. The people
Right.
who think they run the world, it gives them purpose, and the people who have money use money to control people who don't have money. Money control people. White man control money, laughing like, yeah, my nigga, get your money. That's J. Cole. You already know that shit. That was some real shit though.
It was.
That's real, man. Like,
I recently just heard that song.
it's
too.
funny how a country that print money is in debt, but apparently if you print too much, inflation occurs. I don't really know. That could be wrong.
It could be wrong, but I know what you're trying to say. I know what you're
Yeah,
trying
like
to say.
if you print more, the value of it goes down.
It's irrelevant. Just like when that stimulus check came out for everybody. Bro, the value of money wasn't, everybody got 1,000. They knew that money was going to go right back to them. So really, they didn't really.
They could have been gave us that. Bro, I think.
Go ahead. I'll listen to it. Conspiracy theories. Let's get it.
Nah, I was going to say, I
Or
think
excuse me.
that like everybody should be given like a stipend when they turn like 18 or something.
Oh,
or,
to get started.
Or like when you born, like.
To get started.
Yeah, the government should give you money. Like, if you're going to be paying taxes the rest of your life, you could at least get in advance. Nigga. That shit crazy, right? Like,
Right. You got a baby on the way, and they give you a little something because they come in this world technically broke based upon what you have currently, which is that fair? Is that right? I guess so. I guess not. But
That's a handout mentality.
right. Yeah, because then people won't work as hard because they're like, well, the government going to give me my $10,000 when I get 18, so I'm not really trying to go to college right now. Like, I think that people look at it
Honestly,
crazy,
I think
but
education should be free as well, like in certain countries where that shit flourished. But money control this country, so they going to do whatever they can to get as much as they want.
yeah.
So they ain't no damn way they finna give free education like the Netherlands or whatever, like when they can have your ass in debt.
If education was free, people wouldn't take it as serious. And I think we hit on that one time. And let me say it like this, because if I was in college and I didn't have to pay for it, and I felt the class, I could just retake the class. You get overcrowded. You get all these other different areas that we not really thinking about when you think about college.
Maybe there'll be certain
being a price.
criteria you got to meet to get into certain classes,
But there are-
prerequisites.
But see,
you
there are
gotta
already
have the
criteria
grades.
with money though.
But what if you had the grades to get in? You got to have a certain grade point average. That shit won't be that crowded, first of all. But also, if you take money out of the equation of education, it'll change the whole dynamic behind it, and I think people will take it more serious, in a sense, because
Okay,
I feel
there you
like
go.
when you put your money on the line, it's like, well, shit, I gotta pass this, so I gotta pay
My point
another
exactly. You are
700.
more right, because if it's free, you can be like, well, I don't care about this class. It ain't like I got to pay for it.
But
The free mentality kind of handicaps a lot of Americans. I feel like I agree with what you're saying, but I feel like if I didn't go to college, if I went to college and it didn't cost nothing, and I could just do whatever I've been doing,
because you gotta keep your grades.
but I got to keep my grades up. That's high school. Who took
But
high
you
school
could get
seriously?
kicked out of that shit,
Who
though.
took high school seriously?
You
Who
get
took middle
one
school
chance.
seriously?
It depends on the high school you went to.
That's what I'm
Again,
saying.
listen.
Go ahead.
If you take money out the equation for education, it'll change the whole educational dynamic. They will actually teach you classes that mattered. Think about that shit, bro. It'll set you up to be much like more prepared for the future shit. So, and I feel like some classes is hard for no reason. Yeah, you need to be challenged and shit. I think it'll just change the whole dynamic of education, and that'll probably kind of bring up the economy in a sense because people are.
I hear you, but then guess what problem you create as well. And this is why they create this whole money making business. If everybody went to school and handled their business to become whatever they were passionate about, correct? That's what you're saying, right?
Sure.
To learn what you want to learn about, to
the
not
most part.
teach the bullshit. If everybody went to school and did what they had to do, everybody kind of would
Be on the same level.
excel, be on the same level. Then the problem you have with it
Oh,
is, how do I choose you over somebody else to fill up this position right here? Oh, your grade point average is high? Well, here's this too. You went to this, blah, blah, blah. You went to this, blah, blah, blah. He did too. So it's like, how do you draw that line and how do you create a separation? And I feel like when they created this whole system, they was thinking about it in that aspect. They wasn't thinking about, oh, well, we all should be equal and we all should learn at the same rate. We all should do this and that because everybody learn at different rates too.
Right.
If you take a class, I'll take a class, but I failed it and you passed it the first time. Do that mean you understand the class better than I do?
No,
Maybe.
we learn differently.
Exactly. We learn differently. And or you could have just got lucky and passed on by. But now I take the class for the second time. I actually know the class way better than you when you only took it once.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's just a side note. But
I feel
but
what
go
you're
ahead.
saying. And
But-
I feel like that's exactly the point. The fact that
what's up?
the fact that they have private and public school is the whole idea to keep motherfuckers separate.
Right?
You know what I'm saying? Like, they don't want motherfuckers to be equal. So when you add shit like, oh, we got more money over here, so we gonna teach what we want over here. Like, you know what I mean? Like, we gonna actually give you the shit you need if you got the money.
Right.
That
That's
when you
not-
add that into the equation, it creates that
Stigma.
disconnect.
Yeah.
It separates,
I don't agree with it
the
though.
two classes.
I do want to say I don't agree with it, but I'm telling you that's why
That's what it is.
the
I
money
agree.
making business is
I
developed.
don't think the jobs would be an issue because everybody want to do different shit, and the jobs is like that now, where most of the time, the white person gonna get hired over us, no matter what the fuck you doing. Like your resume on paper don't really matter as much as your skin color sometimes, or who you know sometimes.
Depending on what it is.
Give me an example.
So
Because most jobs, it depends on who you know. And whether and if it's a white person that's the boss, and they might not even know the white person that's applying, but they know them better than they know you. So that's another example of that shit.
you know what I think too?
What's up?
I think that mindset, because I'm